Hello friends, Namaskar दोस्तों, very warm welcome to regular commodity market discussion with SD. मैं हूं SD शानंदो दास, multi asset trading and investment specialist. In this video, I take a technical look largely at the commodity market. Please note before you watch the video that trading is a risky business. You should never ever listen to others and jump onto our trade. You can learn from, you can use my fountain of gold or the rainbow setup, but you should not jump on my words. Watch the chart carefully, follow your trading plan, and then trade successfully. So let me start today's discussion. Where we start with looking at the economic calendar. What are the important events of the day? So I'm going to trading economics calendar, and here I'm making 3-star, largely 3-star important event. Today is Thursday, October the 30th. Key important data was, first of all, Bank of Japan interest rate decision, where the central bank kept the interest rate unchanged. This is not a significant event for the commodity market, but in the evening we have European Central Bank interest rate decision along with US GDP, but the data may not get released due to US economic shutdown. This European Central Bank interest rate decision can impact US dollar and in turn can impact the movement in the commodity market. Yesterday we had one of the most important event, that is US Central Bank interest rate decision, where central bank decided to cut interest rate by 0.25% or 25 basis points. In addition to that, Fed announced that on 1st of December it will freeze its balance sheet, means it will stop the quantitative tightening. This is overall positive, but for the commodity market, especially gold and silver. But as this move was already priced in and market was expecting much quicker freeze into the balance sheet, it created a downside pressure for the gold and the silver and upside movement pressure in the US dollar. Now I'm going to take a technical look at the commodity market. You should note that for this analysis, I will only use my fountain of gold setup because I use that one for my own trading. And it is a very beautiful setup, easy to work with, and very accurate. So let's look at first the international gold or the COMEX gold. And I'm looking at the daily chart. In the daily chart, I can see there is a sell signal. So market is definitely not bullish yet as per daily chart. Lower strength score is suggesting that gold is still in the falling mode, whereas silver is on rising mode in the daily. Aluminium, zinc in the falling mode. Copper, crude oil neutral, and natural gas strength in the falling mode. तो गोल्ड अभी भी बुलिश नहीं है as per the daily chart. However, sellers are still not strong enough. I can understand by two other risk metrics. One is preferred trades. Preferred trade is suggesting on the right hand side lowest point BB and BS, which is buy breakout and buy support. Of course, we are not going to do those unless we get the signal. But it suggests that sellers are not strong enough yet. Also, the probability meter on the top is suggesting buyers win probability 46%, sellers 36%, and consolidation chance or range chance is around 21%. So it is still not a very decisive market, though it is looking quite bearish. One thing we can conclude that the market is not significantly bullish. No point jumping into the bull trades. Now what I will do, I'll go to more short-term time frame, 2-hour chart, reasonable for trading. I can see in the lower meter, momentum is coming back on the upside. Here from this COMEX Gold 2-hour chart, I can note price action is neutral. There is a green socks. I call them green socks on the red candle. मतलब strong bull and bear का fight चल रहा है over control. So we don't have clarity on the direction. So our preference will be, at least my preference will be, to stay on the sideline and wait for the right moment to take a trade. Now, after looking at gold international, I'll go to the gold mini chart. First, the daily chart. Still quite bearish, but similar reading from the probability meter. 43% is buyer chance, 29% seller chance, and consolidation chance 43%. Means we are likely to get more mixed reaction or mixed market movement in the short term. But going ahead, it can turn more bearish and gold can decline. Let's look at the 2-hourly chart, which is for short-term trading. It is giving out a sell signal largely because our market closes before the COMEX and it closed before the Federal Reserve decision created an impact. I can note that in the short term in gold mini chart, it is almost 10 factors are bearish. Only one factor is bullish. As per gold mini, buyers have only 4% chance of winning. Sell winning probability is around 50% and consolidation is around 57%. These three milake together need not be 100% as they are calculated separately. So I'll consider there is significant selling pressure still on the gold and market is not ready yet to go for a buy signal. However, I'll be equally reluctant right now to jump onto the sell side. Now I'm going to look at the silver international chart, that is COMEX silver. It is strong bull bear fight is going on in silver. As you can see from the chart, there is a small green socks, but the candle majority color is red. So price action being controlled by the bears largely. Buy trade win probability is around 43%, sellers 25%, and consolidation around 43%. So we are basically getting a very mixed market reading. Preferred trades remains buy support and sell resistance. So with this kind of selling candle, I will rather look for sell resistance opportunities. Let's look at COMEX short-term chart 2 hour. A very mixed market. Background is yellow, basically means short trend is neutral in the 2 hour time frame. Short-term momentum is bearish. So momentum portion is bearish. Some of the trend like medium-term trend is bullish. So it's once again very mixed market situation which turned neutral now. Very mixed market situation in the silver as well. So currently jumping onto a trade is not my idea. I want to look for more evidence, more conviction that now either the gold, silver ready to go for further shorts or maybe on the long side. So my strategy is to stay on the sideline unless I can get a more confirmed signal of what is going on. Silver mini chart, if I look at the daily, similar picture, strong bull bear fight going on. Price action is neutral, whereas momentum is largely bearish. Long and medium trend is bullish. Buy trade win probability is around 43%. Sell trade win probability is around 25%. And consolidation chance is around 43%. Not a very strong directional market. Similar picture will happen if I go to 2-hour time frame, which is for very short term trading. After the bounce back that I saw yesterday there was an opportunity to go slight long, which I did, and then there was an exit well before the Federal Reserve. Now the market is turning bearish as per momentum, but if I look at the upper meter, consolidation यानी range होने का chance is 71%. So a very mixed market. As a trader, it is important for me that I don't trade every move. I trade more the decisive. So gold, silver, my approach and strategy will be wait out further and get more clarity or conviction. Then I'm ready to go for adding more positions on either side. Now look at international crude oil chart. International crude oil, this is the daily chart, undergoing range, and I expect the mid of the month to give more clarity on which side will be our preference. Crude has been in a range for a very long time with currently no major directional bias. So commodity market में मेरा पसंद है is more directional side. Yesterday also मैंने highlight किया था कि I'm not ready to go in, and you can see more range bound price action. So I will wait it out on the sideline before I go in. Crude oil India chart is not that different from the international. Undergoing correction after a buy push. Buying chance we may get in the future, but currently it is not ready for buying. But way it is forming, जैसे structure बनते जा रहा है chart का, there is a chance in going into the future that crude may turn bullish, but that decisive move are more likely to come in the 2nd to 3rd week of November. I'll look at 2-hour chart as well. In the crude oil MCX, very mixed market with buy trade win probability 36 projected, sell trade win probability 29%, and consolidation chance 50%. So once again friends, no major trade from my side. Now I'm looking at natural gas MCX chart. As we have discussed before already, that natural gas will become more decisive in the 1st week of November. We are getting there. Looking at the chart structure, I remain positive bullish towards natural gas, but I will not jump into a trade because the signal is clearly not there. But there is a good chance going into the future that natural gas into the winter can turn bullish. But let us not, friends, do hope trades. Let's wait for more clarity on the matter. अभी हम लोग देख रहे हैं एल्यूमिनियम, डेली चार्ट ओनली. Yesterday it was showing bullishness, but today it is undergoing correction. Our strength meter is showing aluminium falling. Short-term momentum has turned bearish. So it was a profit booking opportunity, and once again aluminium also will go more into range. Some traders, those who trade intraday, उनके लिए ये range bound market will be easy to do range reversal strategies, which I have covered and will be available under my website under exclusive Rainbow member section going into the future. Let's look at copper, which also undergoing a correction. The breakout on the upside did not work. Be careful one thing, friends, कि when breakout does not work, risk significantly goes up, कि it may falter and go on the opposite side quite fast. Be very cautious if you are copper bull. If it starts breaking below 1000, there will be a strong chance of further decline and test the lower portion of the range around 970. लेड हम लोग काली देखे थे. लेड वाज वेरी मच मिक्स मार्केट एंड मोर मुझे क्लैरिटी टुवर्ड्स लेड अपसाइड में कम मोर इन द थर्ड वीक ऑफ द नवंबर. करंटली इट इज गेटिंग अ बेस, एक बेस क्रिएट हो रहा है बुल्स के लिए. सो फ्यूचर में बुलिश एक्शन पॉसिबल. Currently, I expect market to remain range bound between 180 and 185. And also the 184 area will act as strong resistance. Let's look at zinc now. Zinc, considering all the base metal, it is relatively stronger than others. But like other metals also, because of this Federal Reserve announcement, zinc also undergoing a correction, and it will be more visible if I look at the 2-hourly chart as it is correcting. So nothing significant in zinc as well. So kabhi aise situation mein, friends, we have to remain on the sideline, not try to take every trade, every move, every side. That will be very important for me at least. So that's about, friends, in the commodity market. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video where I'm going to discuss about Indian equity market, Nifty 500 and options. Thank you.